Hello everyone, welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again. It's your monthly tarot readings for July 2021. And remember, this is going to be for your North Node by sign and house. So not your sun sign, moon, or ascendant, but your North Node by sign and house. And those of you that subscribe know that the reason I do the North Node by sign and house as opposed to the sun, moon, or ascendant is because it's much more applicable to your real life, because it's recognized in astrology that the North Node is your soul path. It's what you came here to do and accomplish. So again, if you're unfamiliar with your North Node and want to know more about it and how it applies, there's going to be some links in the description box below. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly tarot reading for July 2021 for everybody with their North Node in Gemini and or the third house. So I'm going to connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so the spread over on this side of the table is from for the first half of the month, from the 1st to the 15th, and the spread over here is for the 16th to the end of the month. Okay, so some really interesting energies here. I feel like what is going to happen the first half of the month here is there is this like balancing energy of like there's this inner battle going on, okay, inner and outer battle. That's this whole struggle, and I feel a lot of you are doing a good job with this, and so it's like you're really, some of you have broken through, a lot of you are really close to breaking through and getting over this. But what this is in particular is, it's like this balancing is like you're getting challenges from different areas of your life. And this makes sense because the collective North Node is in Gemini right now, and it hasn't changed over yet. And so this is like, I always say, like, when the collective North Node is in our particular North Nodes, okay, it's kind of like graduation time. It's like to see where you're at, like how have you evolved, okay? And so you might be getting challenges in different areas of your life. In particular, for the first half of the month, I'm getting this energy that it's like a feminine type energy. And remember, when we talk about female and male, we're just talking about polarities. We're not talking about actual genders, although there could be that, okay? So this is like a female polarity energy that I'm seeing, that is it could have been like an ongoing problem, okay? An issue. And I feel like you are going to make a breakthrough, and what's going to help you is you're going to realize that, okay, I have to be the one that has to make the changes. I've got to make the changes in my life necessary, and I can't wait or expect anyone else to do it. So like when you start making the necessary changes that you know, and that's where this whole balancing thing comes in. When you start tweaking and making those necessary changes, then your world changes around you. So like in essence, like this first half of the month is that you're kind of like, sometimes we want the world to change, but that's a tall order. That's a tough thing to do. I mean, to change the world, right? We only have control of our, sphere, okay? And that's where, you make the changes within this that you need to make, and then you'll start seeing these outer changes, okay? And so that's the thing, this thing is tough. I get this energy that's coming in that could be like a challenge. It definitely could be something, like work or relationship related, or friendship, but it's definitely some sort of a relationship type thing, whatever that may be, work, friendship, family, romantic or whatever. Okay. And then, so that's you, but this is, it's all about like you making these inner changes. Now, the second half of the month, I feel like a lot of you, are making breakthroughs, but look, the second half of the month, July for a lot of people it's going to be challenging. Okay. But when you are feeling like burdened, when you're feeling like, you're not sure like which way to go, what these interchanges is basically like a fresh perspective. Remember this, of all the North Node in Gemini and or the third house is all about perspective. It's about seeing a multitude of perspectives. There's not just one or two ways to see situations. We can see situations from like lots of different angles. And remember, with your, South Node in Sagittarius is about, the single philosophy, the single belief for the most part, going on a path. And that's what, if you're, if our path is North Node in Sagittarius, that's what we're supposed to do, is find that path for that lifetime. But this lifetime is not for you for that, okay? This lifetime is for you to see lots of different angles and perspectives, not just one way. Real quick, I'll give you an example. This just came to mind. Is I was flipping through some feeds on social media, and I follow quite a few like nature channels, and there was a nature channel that had posted this video of two lionesses with their cubs, like kind of older cubs, but they were definitely cubs, and they were training them, to hunt. And they had caught this like small, warthog in Africa, and the mothers were teaching the cubs, trying to hunt. And a lot of people, I was like watching this, and it is sad on one level, okay, but here's what I mean about perspective, okay. I was reading the comments, and it's fascinating. I love reading comments on social media, because you see different people's mindsets and perspective, and it's really interesting. But this one person was saying, like, I don't know who could watch this. Like, how could you watch this? Because, the cubs were just kind of like, they're cubs. They're trying, they couldn't really like finish the job on the warthog. And that's the way that a lot of mammals teach their young, how to survive. And so here's the perspective. On the one hand, yes, like, this nature can seem super cruel, okay? But what's also cruel is the fact that, what if, lion cubs don't get to eat, You know, and if they don't know how to hunt, they don't know how to eat. Like, this is just the way nature is. So there's another perspective, you know, from the perspective of, you know, you could see in the faces of these lionesses and their cubs, like the two lionesses, as the cubs were, like, you know, playing, I get, you know, with this warthog, they were like rubbing on each other. Like you could see they were extremely happy. Their cubs are learning. They're, you know, their bellies are full. But obviously, from the perspective of the warthog and their family, it's not. But see, that's seeing the multitude of perspectives in life. That's what is really going to help you. So something happens. There's a thing that happens. Okay, it's a matter of, this is about you seeing all sides, you know, and all perspectives. That's what this is. Okay, because what ends up happening in this lifetime for you is that if you get stuck in one mindset, in one belief system, in one way of doing things, in, you know, the whole Sagittarius, like my way or the highway, like if you get stuck in that, then it's like life is a burden. Okay, it's a constant burden because you're trying to forge out this singular path. That's not your life in this life. Okay, your life is to be free, to see like, oh wow, okay, I can see that the whole thing. You stand back and say, I can see all the different perspectives here. Okay, and really that is what is happening this month. It's what's getting you to go through this. So anything that pops up this month, remember, see all the different sides of it. And also remember too, the other thing is, remember that you can always ask for help. Okay, I'm getting that you have a lot of help around you that can be utilized. Okay, lots of help. Human, non-human, meaning, you know, like, you know, education. There's a lot of different help and resources around you. Do not be afraid to use the resources around you, and that's also going to help you. So perspective, using the resources around you, taking advantage of the help that you have around you. And again, a lot of this is the perspective thing I was talking about. Okay, perspective, 3 of Wands. Okay, seeing things and planning. And this is what's really, really gonna help you to get through these energies. Remember, don't let anyone also deter you from your dreams. But remember, there are lots of paths to get you to your goal, not just one. So anyway, I hope this reading resonated with you. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, sharing some time with me. Much appreciated. If you would like a personal consultation ever, there's going to be a link in the description box below. And again, thanks so much for helping me grow the channel. Much love, much appreciation. We'll see you in another video soon. Many blessings.